get some breakfast and have some tea, and then we should be boarding the plane. So we shall see you when we get to the hotel. So we're delayed by how long? 35 minutes?
Another 35 minutes.
Well, that's what he said when.
So we're almost 40 minutes to an hour.
Absolutely ridiculous. He said there was like air traffic in Western Europe. It's a Sunday. He's got croissants. Oh, we'll be over here, Mum. Elizabeth McIntyre, here we are. Hi. Hello, my lovers. We finally made it back to the hotel. Well, to the hotel. Here is the door. So if I stand from the door, the bathroom's in there. My mum's in there at the moment. We've just got like a wardrobe, a little vanity, a little lounge area. I've made a mess already. Yeah, that's my mum's bed, my bed. It's pretty cool. And like out here, like when you first come into the reception, they've got like this little garden bit here. And like look how cute it is. And we have a spa here as well, so we're gonna be doing that. But I think we're just gonna gonna have a little wander around, maybe get some food because we haven't eaten since like early o'clock this morning. Yeah. Just came across this medieval looking wall. Oh, lots of sorry, like wow. Oh, there's a busker. Hello. And it goes all the way over there. I think it's like What is this, Mum? Is it like It is a medieval sort of. Oh wow! Look at the statue. I'm sure it ends there. Yeah. Yeah, just had to go back to the hotel because it started raining. Wow! So we had to get our winter jackets on even though it's June. Who knew? Who knew? So guys, basically what we've just done is, like I said a minute ago, we basically just had to go back to the hotel. Oh look, Aunt Margaret, if you're watching, this is for you. But we just booked to go to Auschwitz tomorrow.
Definitely a good idea to shop around.
Yes, it is definitely a good idea. I would probably suggest if you come to Krakow to book things when you're here because it seems to be cheaper here than it is when you book it on the internet. And we got like a free lunch, which you don't necessarily have to use like tomorrow. You can use it any day. You just have to basically show the receipt. But I think we're just approaching the square now. Oh wow! Yeah. So this is the old town square. Look how big it is. Look at all the lovely buildings. There's Mama taking in the ambience. It's real big actually. Oh, look at the buildings. Oh, there's a Hard Rock Cafe there. I have spotted a Sephora, by the way. I'm sure that there's quite a few Sephoras here, but this... Oh! I'm gonna have to zoom into this. Look at the horses! Oh. Look at how beautiful they are. Hello. So guys, we have just approached Krakow Castle. This is only one side of it. I can't really see because the sun has decided to come out after we run for the heavens to the hotel. It's a really beautiful building. I'm not really sure this camera is doing it any justice really. But it is absolutely beautiful. And we're crossing. Mum's having a seat. It's not really what you would expect a castle to look like, is it really? I just want to show you how grey this cloud is. It looks like it's about to chuck it down. But then on this side, it's clear. Make up your mind. Or, yeah, so this big building here is the cloth. Right. Which I think is basically like a market hall that sells cloths, basically. Yeah, but still, for a Sunday, the weather is a bit unpredictable. But it's quite busy.
For what time on a Sunday?
For the weather and for a Sunday.
Yeah, 6:20.
But then we live in the countryside, we're not used to busyness. We're used to seeing your neighbours maybe once in a blue moon. Yeah. Ooh. Polish cuisine. So we've actually just made it into the cloth market. But it's not really... Oh yeah, they do look, there's some traditional... Not really sure you can... Oh yeah. Some traditional Polish clothing. I actually quite like those tops, Mum.
They're all handmade.
Yeah, so it's just basically started absolutely chucking it down. Pardon me. So everyone just ran in here, basically. Some shelter. But honestly, the buildings here, every building you see is beautiful. I've came across nuns. I've never seen a real life nun in my life. I've seen monks. Yeah, it's lovely, lovely so far. Right, so guys, basically, me and my mum went for dinner, right? At this, like, it's sort of like it does like loads of things, burgers, pizza, things like that, right? Right, let me just tell you what me and my mum got, right? So she got a pork schnitzel, right? I'm not joking, this bit of pork schnitzel was the size of the plate, right? Not only that, there was potatoes on the plate, salad on the plate, 2 fried eggs on top of the schnitzel, covered in cheese and mushrooms, right? Then, because we were being cultural, I ordered a margarita pizza, you know, living my best life. But then I also saw on the menu that they do like they're like potato pancakes, right? Now I thought these were going to be little pancakes. No. This pancake was the size of the plate, right? But folded over, filled with cheese, tomato, pesto, all of these things, right? We had a cider each as well. And guess how much that all came to, right? Brace yourself, buckle up, right? Now we felt like we were going to bust at the table, so we came back to the apartment, no, the hotel. And by the way, if you're wondering, we're staying at it's called the Hotel Europski. I'll leave the linkage down below. But this whole meal, right, was £8 each. I repeat, £8 each. Back at home, I could go to Wetherspoons and get a veggie breakfast for £8. So I just have to tell you that. I will either insert a picture here of the place that we went to in case you visit Krakow, or I'll leave the link down below. I'm not quite that advanced with editing yet, but I will try my best. But I'll show you, like, this is the hallway, so we are in 132. And, like, literally, like, it's just so, what's the word? I'm not sure. Hi, guys. Yeah, look, right, I came home, put my nightie on, and my mum's like, it's too short, Chloe. You can't go out for a fag like that. So I've had to put my leggings on. But, yeah, we'll ignore that. But, yeah, I mean, this hotel, like, you've seen the little room tour, but this hotel is absolutely insane. And I'm sure between me and my mum, it was like 150 each for 4 nights. Oh, hello. We added an extra night on. I'm just going to go for a cigarette. Don't smoke, kids, it's bad. I'm going to end today's vlog here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, guys. We are on day 2 of Krakow. This morning we're just going to go get some breakfast quickly. And what are we doing? We're going to be chilling for a few hours, and then we're going to be going to see Auschwitz and Birkenau, if that's how you say it. So yeah, I don't think I'll really be doing a lot of vlogging today, just because going to see Auschwitz, we are going to be out pretty much all day, and I don't really want to be filming there. I mean, we'll see. You know, I may tell you how it made me feel after seeing it all. But yeah, I mean, I'll catch up with you guys soon. So guys, we've just came back from brekkie. Oh, hello, Mum. I'm taking a video. Hello. I hate when people do that, you know, when you think, oh, they're taking a photo, but they're actually taking a video, so you're there for ages, like, what's happening? Just thought I'd do a quick outfit of the day. I'm wearing trainers from Primark. They kind of look like Nikes. Yeah, move my dirty pants. Just pop them in there. This two-piece is from Misguided, I think. It's got little cutouts. The side, I think it's like the Nicole Scherzinger collection. Quite old. This denim jacket is from I Saw It First. And and I've got some little sunglasses that I'm wearing too. Yeah, so I just thought I'd do that. I'm just gonna go and book. What we book in Zakopane?
Zakopane.
Which is like it's in the national park, but it's outside of Krakow. So we're gonna go and book that. But later we're going to see Auschwitz. Woo. Woo! You are big, aren't you? Yes. They're big.
About 250, about €50.
Yeah, let's say hello to you. I'm scared. Bye. We're just going into St Mary's Basilica, which I think we went into this yesterday, didn't we? Yeah. But it was Sunday yesterday, so you know, when we went in.
Smaller basilica dedicated to the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary into heaven is the main place of worship in Krakow.
Right. So it seems to be the place to be honest.
The church was originally built in the early 13th century.
Wow.
And it acquired the Gothic character after being rebuilt in the 14th century.
It's quite interesting really, isn't it? I mean, look at it. It's a big old church there. But we went in yesterday and they were praying and stuff, so we just kind of peeked in and left. Because we wanted to leave them to do their thing. But we're going to go in now, so I'll show you when we get inside. We just made it into St Mary's Basilica, and I'm not even sure this camera honestly is doing any justice for this. Like, there's literally like all the way to the top. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a church like it.
Chapel. Did you have them in
Okay. So you have individual.
Altars. Yeah. So these would be, so you could sit here. Parishioners would sit here. These are all different altars. You could sit here and pray, and then there could be service being taken at that altar.
Wow. I feel like we need something like this at home.
They're always been very opulent.
It's stunning.
Well, let's face it, they've just robbed the churches in the UK.
Sorry for any British people watching this, but
Sorry,
it's true. We're British too, so it's fine. But just honestly, I've never seen a church like it. Wow. This is beautiful. I mean, oh, I think there's like a little documentary. So we'll just wait on the bus now to go to Auschwitz. And yeah, it's a bit chilling, isn't it? We're just preparing ourselves.
I think it's going to be quite emotional.
Yeah, I do think it is going to be quite emotional. When I think about it, it kind of makes my heart sink a little bit. But I'm not I know what to expect, but at the same time I'm like, oh, there's our bus, look, there's the bus. That's not a little yellow bus. But with these tours, right, they may seem like quite a bit of money, but we get transport to and from, we get a free lunch, which you don't necessarily have to use on the day that you're going out on the excursion. So we've got 2 free lunches because we're going to see Zakopane tomorrow, which is like a national park. So we have 2 free lunches to use, and that's where we went yesterday to eat. So if you want to check that out, I would suggest doing that.
The beer garden.
And the beer garden, yeah. And the ciders were like less than £1. And they were nice ciders as well, weren't they? Polish cider, so I would highly recommend that. But we're going to get on the bus now, so we'll see you at Auschwitz.
When the 56-year-old Pole Michał Kula was asked in 1967 about his experiences, he said, "The concentration camp left a mark on me of apprehension."
So guys, basically we've just been on a bus for an hour. I believe Auschwitz 1. There are 2 parts to Auschwitz. This is Auschwitz 1 we're at the moment. We've just arrived. This is like the museum, and then we get back on the bus and we go to Auschwitz 2, which is the main part of the concentration camp. On the bus we watched a little 50-minute documentary about the war, and honestly I had to stop myself from crying because even getting off the bus I'm getting some weird looks, but I don't really care. But yeah, it was honestly, I just don't even know how I feel right now. I just feel empty. Like the videos and the footage of what had happened here was absolutely, I just can't even explain it, honestly. Update. So we've done Auschwitz 1. Me and Mum, we hadn't even got through the gate and we were crying. We're now at Auschwitz 2, just to update you guys before I go in and see it, because I'm not going to be filming it. You can, but I don't want to. I feel like if you want to see it, you come here yourself. But we'll update you. We just made it back to Krakow. We're just going to have some dinner. I've just made a makeshift set up here. How did you think Auschwitz was, Mum? We were crying, not even through the gates.
It's an interesting day.
Yeah,
Very throat.
yes.
But upset, when you actually hear the story of it.
It really made me feel a bit empty inside, really. Quite emotional.
It's a story that needs to be remembered.
It needs to live on. Like, literally. But I'd suggest it. We're just back at this beer house. It's called, I forget what it's called.
Beer house.
It's called this.
Beer house.
So if you look out for this, and I think there's a hostel here as well, so chilling and fairly cheap. Morning, guys. This is day 3 Krakow. It is day 3, isn't it?
Yep.
We're off to Zakopane. It is early in the morning, it was a 6 o'clock start. Me and Mum struggled. Literally, we're like,
I'm struggling.
we had to have a coffee this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Because we didn't get yesterday. What time did we? We got in quite late last night.
9:15.
Went for dinner. As you will see,
Managed to stay awake.
managed to stay awake for like an hour. And here we are, up and early. So it's about a 2-hour drive to Zakopane from Krakow, so
Which is like the Alpine region, isn't it?
yeah, so
It's good to see the ski resorts.
yeah, it's like a national park with a massive lake. Like, it's more tradition. I think it's more traditional Poland, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Like,
and this would be the like where they would do their winter sports. So in the summertime it's you know, visitors, but in the winter time I think
it's a ski resort.
ski resorts and things that people go to.
And I think the Olympics was held there at one point, so we'll see you in.
Se recomienda caminando por las pistas hablar o cantar en las épocas cuando los osos están despiertos y pueden acercarse, pero hoy no será el caso.
So we've just made it to XOXO, which is this cute little village. We're in the mountains, and this is how they would have lived back in ye olde day. We're with a little group. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And these houses are insane. Oh, there's a chicken. Right.
Like they call it Santa Claus. Ho-ho. L/ is like English W, wedge. So ho-ho. And W we pronounce as V. So ho-ho.
Ha ha. Okay, so it's called ha ha oof. Ha ha oof. Oof. This. Me and Mum have been calling it XOXO because we are ha ha hof. So this is one of the artists' house, I'm sure. Wow.
As far as I know, the man who is at the hall, you know, with the mustache, his mother was rocking him in this crib. So it was a long time ago when people lived in such a way, so right in here. Poverty, war times, stop development. So now we can still see in the mountains looking so genuine, so old structures, so and then the people who know how to preserve them, how to treat them, so till nowadays. Houses like that usually had 2 rooms. One was a kitchen, the other, if the family was wealthy enough, was like a living room, and that's what is behind me. In this corner would be like a living room. They call it white chamber. So white chamber, pride of the family, when they were showing off everything best they had. This is resembling the kitchen, and in the kitchen they were sleeping and cooking. Warmest part of the house. So here you can see, well, so a set of clothing, Sunday, men trousers, vest. So, and later we are going to show you jackets. We can see also here the hat. On the hat we can find the eagle's feather. This is the male's coat, summer coat, made of shelter. You can see his big statues on the pictures. You can look into the album, which was recently printed, you know, with the help of one of the great photographers of the region. Of course, the greatest interest as a man of the countryside in Poland was showing to the religious art. That's why many angels, when the statues inspired by the old medieval sculptures, so statues of the saints. But he's not avoiding secular topics, presentation of the local man, presentation of the animals. So that's what you can see also around. Many things are for sale, not everything. So if you'd be interested, you may ask. You may also sign yourself to the guest book. It would be very nice of you to leave some impressions. Mr. Jan is trying to revive tourism in the village. He's in a member of the touristic organization. That's why he's keeping the door open. So hoping that Ho will. People with a great passion for gardening.
We've just made it. This is not even part of our programme, but to this place that they basically make cheese, and as you can see,
The base of the Tatra Mountains there.
there's the Tatra
rising,
Mountains.
So let's have a road that it will clear out. So here in the mountain valley,
You can see in the horizon.
and they started to walk them through the mountain fields from May to September, staying overnight away from their wives, from the villages. That's why they were making the sheds. So in the summer, they were making
in that
three
little
kinds
shed,
of cheeses, and
they
how
cook
they
three
make them,
different
you can
types of
see right
cheese.
over there. So please follow me. I'll show you around.
Oh, this is so cool. Look, and they've got. Oh, that's a dog. It's so shaggy. I thought it was a sheep.
Come here, but let's go to the back first.
Look at the benches. How cute. Look, they are smoking the cheese. And I love smoked cheese. Oh, this is so cute. Look at the mountains.
In the back, they have a kind of authentic place where they make their cheese. Where they well, you can see the man. You can see the man. So right now, processing the milk, heating it up, you know, to make the cheese, and we'll be keeping the cheese in the salty water, so we'll not see exactly the squeezing. Inside of the shed was as smoky as you can feel inside, so they are quite used to smoke. So today, to make the process easier,
Sorry. He didn't look very friendly. Hello! Come here. Oh.
For sale.
Even
those
during
shape.
the weekend, they were selling, you know, them on the market in Krakow.
Yes. There's
Those are
a week.
the-
There's a week of festivities.
So this is where they
Exactly.
cook the cheese and the two little doggies
And
up at it.
here you can taste them. So
Oh, let's go and taste some cheese. That man was scary.
Oh, was it?
He was just staring at me. Okay, so you can taste the cheese here. Mm.
so you can. There are little forks you can taste, can stop, you know, and taste.
Oh shit! Fuck. Yeah, definitely need some cheese. Oh, that tastes like nail. That tastes like nail polish remover.
Different one.
The cheeses cost, as I said, from the smallest 1 zloty, 1.5, up to 35, the biggest, you know. So, and they are priced not by the kilograms, but by the size, you know, and by the content of the ewe milk. They may not be smoked. They are the shorter lasting. They may be smoked, as you can see. The strings, as we call them, strings, nitki. They are a good snack for the beer, especially when you watch the game or something, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
I found some sheep. Couldn't help myself. Although it's not even paying any attention. Oh, aren't you cute?
They are cute, aren't they?
They're real fluffy. Like. Oh.
We
We've just made it to Zakopane. We're just
decorating it with the
at the
paintings on
church.
the glass, so with all
We're going
of
to go
that.
in and have a look. But our tour guide was just saying that back in the day, basically, a lot of people that lived in Zakopane wouldn't be able to go to church because they would have to go to the village that we went to. It was, how do you pronounce that village?
Okala.
Hock or whatever. So we're going into the church. It's very, very different to the one we went into yesterday.
They were not making glass themselves. Glass was transported by the man selling the wood and bringing to here tools and glass, things they couldn't make themselves. With the glass, those travelers were bringing also patterns from the holy books, from the famous paintings, helping to, well, learn people in the mountains how Mary, Jesus, saints were looking like, so describing the biblical scenes. They were just putting the glass over the painting, making a drawing, a sketch, so, and this way bringing it to people. And the time, looking at people start to paint.
And this building is all made from wood, as you can see, in the interior and the exterior. If you can't hear me, I'm really sorry, but you have to be really quiet in places like this because people come in here to pray, obviously. But it's different. So guys, we're just on the funicular now, going up to the mountains, which is fun. Zakopane is very different to Krakow. Obviously Krakow is the city. Zakopane is more or less very traditional, you know. It's where the mountain men used to live, you know, or they still live there. It's very beautiful here. Luckily it was supposed to rain today, but as you can see it has decided to change, and if you look over here you can see Zakopane Tatra Mountains, which again this camera honestly does no justice for the view that I'm seeing right now. It's just absolutely incredible. Honestly, so nice here. I love Poland. Oh look! There's another funicular. And this is basically, this funicular is working from gravity. Wow! Right, we'll see you when we get to the top. So guys, we've just made it to the top of the, well, not the top of the mountains, that's like
Tatra Mountains.
the Tatra Mountains, because if we climbed it'd be like 2,000 metres and we ain't going to be doing that. But have a look for yourselves.
Can we take a photo of the four of us?
Yes, of course. Wow. Like, and these little babies are only 6 million years old. Only. And the other mountains we saw when we went through the village, they were 13 million years old, so these ones are younger. But honestly, this camera is doing no justice right now, so I'm just gonna take it all in.
Because to the ground is
We're
not
on the
higher
ski
than
lift.
the second floor.
And
To the ground.
I'm shitting my pants.
Well, on the left, Zakopane. Straight on the
beautiful.
vast panorama of the Tatry Mountains. We came to the valley from the right. We were driving, we were visiting the church over here, and then we will go to the southern side where are the ski jumping structures, and then we'll be driving out on the left. So 2 more stops, so on the way. The mountain which is straight on, it has a cross, can you see that?
Oh yeah, right at the top.
It's the closest to Zakopane mountain. So it's so-called the legendary sleeping giant, sleeping knight, protector of the mountain people.
Wow.
Oh, right up there.
You can see its profile. The cross is like on the nose. So there is a hair, forehead, nose,
Oh yeah.
all of that.
That. Oh.
Lying down, like that's her.
You can see it better as the angle will change.
I'm not sure my camera can see
No,
that, but
probably not.
It's okay.
Maybe later, maybe closer, that you will see. The cross was built there 1911. 07, made in the woods of the Tatry Mountains.
this church is made from wood and wood only.
The other way, exactly. So the church was made for the hikers. So it was
made for the hikers. So people that came to the Tatra Mountains to so they could pray. Yeah. It really is beautiful.
Well, also they will give a shelter to those who wander in the woods.
Let's get a closer look.
Pero ahora cuando bajemos.
And today we've been with an English speaking group and I believe a Spanish speaking group. It's been lovely. I made friends with 2 Australian women from Brisbane and they're absolutely lovely. Like, it's just, honestly guys, I would suggest if anyone watching this ever comes to Krakow, then certainly, sorry, I've got a cold, certainly come to Zakopane. You can ski here as well, and this is probably one of the cheapest ski resorts. Our tour guide was saying that it's like 300 zloty, which is about £60 for a week's ski pass. So that's chilling. But we're going to go in here now and have to be quiet because it is a church. Hello. I got ignored.
Here you can see more of those ornaments as I was pointing you before. Remember the patterns I was describing you? Mountain lilies.
Oh
Their
yeah.
characteristic style, carving. So the Kimmich believe that local people are amazing, they're very talented and they should show off what they can. So this was the first church decorated such a typical for the local people way, and after this everywhere they were using their ornamentation in the churches. Well, initially they were just thinking it's too casual to be placed in a house of God. If what you have in your kitchen shouldn't be in a church. So that's why they hesitated, and well, with the time, after encouragement from the intellectuals, after the designs of churches like this, so, well, they changed their perspective. So that helped very much to preserve their tradition, to preserve their art, to preserve their identity, in other words.
And it's all over.
Notice, yes, exactly. Every element of the construction is carved. The altar is also very unique.
You can
see also
see
stainless
that.
windows and the glass in the windows framed beautifully with a wooden ornamentation like this.
Just stunning.
And what are these called? Mountain
Gurale, the mountain people. Gurale.
Gruala.
Gurale.
Guara.
Gurale.
Gurala.
Gurala.
Very good.
Gurala. My Polish pronunciation is not on point, guys.
Ah, you learn.
I'm learning. I can say Czech. But yeah, these when you come to Zakopane, you will notice that all of these are on the church construction. We're leaving now. But it is thank you. It is absolutely magnificent. Everything of this church is literally made of wood, and it is stunning. Hello, Mum. Oh, should probably zoom out of your face. And there's our bus. Oi, oi! But yeah. I think after this is the last stop that we're making. So we're gonna.
This is stunning.
We're gonna be going
To
back
salt mines. It's beautiful.
to Krakow.
I think we'll go.
Huh?
I think we'll go.
Yes, we're gonna be going
Imagine
back to
this,
Krakow.
on a larger scale,
And
135
there's a shopping
meters
centre that
underground,
is near our
and it's all white. It's
hotel.
beautiful.
We have been up since 6 a.m. this morning. So it's been a long old day, and yesterday you'll see in the vlog, we went to Auschwitz. And that we didn't get back till very late at night. So,
Because you've got some beautiful places.
yay, we'll see you when we get back to Krakow. Hi guys, so we just got back to our hotel room. It's been a bit of a long day, hasn't it, Mum?
It's been 2 long days. I think we just need a wee rest.
Yeah, just a chilled evening. But we did go to this. We're going to go back tomorrow, so don't worry. And I forgot my camera, so we went for some dinner. Ended up having some pasta, which mine was alright, but yours was pretty crap, wasn't it?
Oh, it was okay, it wasn't crap. It was
Carbonara. Can't really go wrong with that. But I did go into Bershka, because there is a giant shopping mall literally across from our hotel, so we went there. But we were looking for Kiko Milano, but we couldn't bloody find it. So I got, first of all I got these earrings yesterday. They're cute, aren't they? Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I got these that like culotte sort of jean trousers. Ooh, the new age fibre. And they were what's 79.90 zloty. Less than £20.
Yeah.
Smell like McDonald's though. That's weird. And I think they're cute. And they have this like little belt, which is cute. So I got those. I got this dress, which is like, what did you call it? A tea dress? tea dress, which just this flowery pattern on it, and that was about £12, I think, something like that. And then last but not least, I got a blazer, which is like an oversized one, and it's just got like this sort of pattern on it. I'm not really sure what you call that. Checked. I don't know. And that's oversized too. And that was, they had like a massive sale. 69. Yeah, £20. So I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. But we're going to the salt mine tomorrow. And that's an early morning again, but not as early as it was this morning, because that's written us off, hasn't it? Really? Yeah. So we're going to do the salt mine, so we'll see you tomorrow morning. Night. Morning guys. We're on, what day are we on? We're on our last full day.
18 quid, 19 zloty. That's a bit the same. I was 17, just under 17.
We're just discussing how we're going to get back to the airport, because it's our last full day today. But we're going to be going to see the salt mine today, and that's quite a short trip. So we've had breakfast, nice start to the day, quite a traditional Polish breakfast. They've got like salads, tomato, cucumber, bread, cold meat, cheese. They had some cereal for the veggies out there. Sausages. Yeah, smoked sausage. Yeah, we'll see you when we get to the salt mine then. So guys, we've made it to the salt mine. This is the outside of it, as you can see. Huh? Yeah, so if you booked it through the website, but we're just waiting for our English speaking tour guide, because again we are with the Spanish people, which is cool. So we're just waiting for our English tour guide to take us through the mine. So guys, we just entered the salt mine, and now we've got to walk 387 stairs down. At least it's not up. So we're now in a thing called a shaft, which, do you know what, it's actually alright, isn't it? At least they're not steep. So we'll see you when we get down to the... So guys, we've just made it to the first level, and we're 64 metres below the surface. And
well, in 1978, the mine was added to first UNESCO World Heritage List. Just imagine, from 1,000 sites from all over the world, this mine was among the first 12 sites in that list. And just in front, you can see this huge block of salt. We call it snowman because of its symmetrical shape, and for 700 years, it was the basic product they extracted in a salt mine. You may ask, what about the price? Well, in the Middle Ages, this simple block of salt equaled one village with all villages inside. You may purchase people with that block of salt. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue the journey to see the first chamber.
So we in 1649 to 1685.
wow, yeah, this place stopped operating in 2007.
So while we're entering this chamber, you presumably smelled something strange in the air, have you? Well, it's a smell of rock salt. And in this place, I will encourage you to breathe as much as you can. Exactly. Simply because of antiseptic properties of salt. So if you have asthma, or if you are ill, after this journey, you will be as a newborn. And all that included in the price of a ticket, alright? But just be clear about one thing. It's not a wish. It's not a guarantee, alright? It's just a wish, okay?
What about
Letter of complaint.
hay fever?
But coming back to the topic, you know, you are surrounded by these huge wooden structures from all around. And I can tell you now that they are very extraordinary wood, simply because after a long period of staying here, they are changing to a rock, which is completely fireproof.
Wow.
Now, don't believe me, how wood can be fireproof? Impossible. Just give me 10 minutes and I will laugh at you, because you will see what happens after 300 years old of staying in that salt mine. Just remember these structures, ladies and gentlemen.
That's...
And breathe
is it? Salt preserves, isn't it? Benefit? You know, it would petrify wood.
Maybe it'll take away my hay fever.
That might
Actually,
be a suggestion.
it's gone.
Feel better?
Yeah. Oh my god. I might just live down here. Yeah. So before we left the UK, I had severe hay fever. Like, it was a new type of illness.
You can see this strange looking device. It's the oldest device we ever introduced in a salt mine. We call it hand-operated winch. And please remember this device well, because later I want you to work with these devices, okay? And if you look to the left, you can see, well, they call it the oldest Polish computer, and it was used to calculate the number of snowmen transported with these devices. I know what you're thinking, it would not look very effective, but it was in the past. It's 500 years before Microsoft, so that means something. And as you probably noticed, we are entering another ventilation area.
Honestly, the air down here is so clear. So it basically, like, we just came from that door there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you have to close that door before you open the door right in front of us, because that's how it keeps this air circulation going. And if you don't, you may die. Could be
Work here, but it's still the same workers that worked here before war work in the same place. But because Jews were, let's say, available to work, Zimbabwe's forced them to work not only
so in the Second World War,
they still work
this was run by Nazis, and the people that worked here were slaves. It's just quite sad, really. When you come to Poland, you actually kind of discover that there was much more than what meets the eye as far as the Nazis were concerned.
And now I have a question. Have you ever looked at the rock salt in your lifetime? Yeah, that's sad, you know. If you look to the left and to the right, you can see a true rock salt. And in this place, I will encourage you to lick it. I know what you're thinking.
Lick it.
To lick something which was licked by a million of tourists before you. It's absolutely true. But because of antiseptic properties, it's absolutely safe. You know, salt was used to preserve food from rotting for 6,000 years. I've also licked it hundreds of times, and it was alive actually. So I will link that for you, okay? I see that you don't believe me.
I'm gonna lick it.
Salty. It is salty, ladies and gentlemen. If a tour guide licked that, it must be okay. Let's see.
Do you lick the wall or?
So is it salty?
Like your finger?
Exactly. I'm not cheating you. Believe me, sometimes I'm
Yeah,
sarcastic.
absolutely.
But I'm not cheating you on the journey, alright? You can just trust me.
That's salty.
Shit, man. That is real salty. It's like that cheese we had yesterday. Yeah, you just saw me lick a wall. Or rock salt that millions and millions of people have licked before. So if you don't see me after this video, I'm dead. This is a chapel, and it's called St. Anthony's Chapel. And obviously a place of religious worship. And all of what you can see in here is made of rock salt. There's no concrete whatsoever. Even the floor is made from rock salt. Absolutely insane. And here we're going over here.
When a Polish prince called Bolesław proposed to Hungarian Princess Kinga, her father, King Bela, insisted on a traditional dowry. But Kinga came up with another idea. She knew that no rock salt was mined in Poland, and decided to ask her father for a group of salt miners. She wished to find salt in Poland with their help. Without a second thought, the king presented to Kinga an entire salt mine in Hungary. The princess visited the mine on her way to Krakow. She came near the mine shaft and, surprisingly, threw her engagement ring into it. When she arrived to her new country, she requested the miners to look for salt. The result came soon. The miners discovered salt deposits near Krakow that gave Poland centuries-long prosperity. They say that Kinga's engagement ring was found in the first salt lump extracted.
And thank you very much for your cooperation. You know, the reward is quite obvious, so I don't need to explain that. Barrels.
So they just brought that barrel up. I'm really sorry if the quality's not great down here, it's hella dark. These little stairs came from the Middle Ages, and this got the miners from the first to the second floor of the mine. How incredible. These have been here for a long time.
If you look behind, you can see something different. This statue of Our Lady of the Defense dates back to the 17th century, and believe it or not, we didn't repair it once, 300 years ago. And because of what? Exactly. Say it louder. So, you're learning fast, you know? Follow me, please, and see the greatest underground chapel in the world.
Oh, an underground chapel. Guys, honestly, the air in here is absolutely insane. I came when I was above the mine, I had congestion like a mofo. And now I can breathe. I can't film in it. So guys, we're just walking down a ton of stairs and we are in the oldest chapel in the mine. I had to try and get a photo, but honestly it just really does no justice. Like, look at the chandeliers. And walking down these stairs, mine and mum's legs are literally like jelly. Like, I mean, all of this is made out of salt. So guys, this is the Salt Lake, and it's saturated brine, so you wouldn't be able to dive in it. You can only float, which is kind of mental, really. But this camera, honestly, is doing no justice. Oh, I'm being hurried up. Don't want to get the man suspended.
There's not much salt, and I if you to dive into this water.
That's alright then, if you can't swim. There's fish. Oh no, there's not. So we're now 130 metres below ground level, which is absolutely insane because you would think that like we couldn't breathe down here, but trust, I can breathe. Look, just for proof. Whoop. The lighting is not great down here.
Organize a special trip for people, tourists via this ferry. You can see it's just at the end of that. Oh, can you see this? It's right there. And we used to.
Yeah, it's better to see.
The sad accident that took place here, we used to do that. And now we want me to tell you a very sad story about this place.
We literally just saw for real miners. Wow, this is honestly awesome. Suggest if you come to Krakow that you come and see the salt mine.
German soldiers decided to visit the place. 50 of them wanted to use the ferry which was just in front. All the soldiers entered the ferry, which capacity equaled just 20 people. While being halfway of the tunnel, they started to make uncontrolled movements. As a result, the ferry turned upside down. And accidentally, 5 of them were trapped beneath the deck. I think you remember what I told you about the density of the ride. You simply cannot dive. And 5 of them couldn't rescue themselves. You know, oxygen was running out all the time. There was no happy ending. 5 of them suffocated. And that is the reason we no longer organize a trip like these for tourists. With small exceptions everywhere. You know, 25 years ago, we can continue. We got unusual guests. President of the United States of America visited this particular place. And when the most powerful man came to your mind, and when he asked you to use the ferry, you just can't say no. We forgot about the overrule, and the ferry was just going there and back again all day long. But I mean, none of us are presidents, unfortunately, so we have to continue the journey.
I am.
Follow me, please.
So they had to make an exception and allow the President of the US of A to use the ferry. But like the man was saying, you can't dive under the water because there's so much salt preserving the water.
Yeah, so suffocate.
So you would suffocate, and we don't want that. Well, that's us out of the salt mine, back on the bus, going back to Krakow. I mean, as you'll see in the footage, it's definitely worth seeing. Oh look, there's a nun. Not sure if you can quite see her. Vaguely. But very interesting. I mean, there's a lot of historical facts regarding, you know, the salt mine and Poland as a country. There's so much things that went on here. You know, I didn't realise that the Nazis took over the salt mine, and some of them used that as a headquarters because obviously it was underground. You know, they made the miners that worked there slaves. So I mean, the miners, as you can imagine, were highly paid because of how dangerous it is down there. I mean, we were 135 metres down, which is about, what did you say, 400 feet? Yeah, maybe slightly more than 400 feet. It's quite scary. But we're going to go back into Krakow now, get some lunch.
And now we go back to Krakow.
Later on.
Thank you for...
So guys, we're having some lunch now. We're back at Hostel and Pub. But basically when you go to Krakow city tours, they include a free lunch with your excursion, and you don't, like I said, you don't have to use it necessarily on that day because 9 times out of 10, you know, like it's from 11 till 5. So we're using that, so it's a free lunch, and we get some soup, or Ukrainian borscht. Yeah, I want to know what that is, because if it's veggie friendly, then I'll try it. But the only thing you have to pay for is a drink, and honestly, the drinks here, I mean, let me just show you. Okay, let's look at the beer. Now, 5 zloty is £1. So a Desperado is £2 in Poland. But I was speaking to one of my co-workers who is from Krakow. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that properly or not, but she said that they don't get a lot of money here because like they get paid 2,000 zloty, which is the equivalent of £400. So to us it's cheap, but to them it's not. But I'll keep you guys updated as we are on our last full day, which I'm sad about, but I'll definitely be coming to Poland again. I might not necessarily be Krakow, but I'll definitely come back to Poland. I'm obsessed. So we decided, as it's wet, that we would get on an electric golf cart thing, and we're going to go to Kazimierz, which is the Jewish quarter here in Krakow, so we're going to go see that. My phone's flying everywhere. But we're just having a little chill at the moment. We just had some lunch, which was good.
A free lunch.
Yeah, free lunch. I mentioned that before. Mum had Ukrainian borscht, which is like a beetroot soup, which was actually really nice. And I had pea and mint soup. Because I wasn't sure whether borscht was vegetarian friendly or not, but it turns out it was. And then we both had pizza. Mum had salami pizza and I had cheese.
And the waiter couldn't tell us whether it was vegetarian or not.
Well, I said maybe it's no, but it looked very confused.
But we know the Russian borscht is cold beetroot soup.
Right.
Ukrainian soup
is hot Russian borscht, which is, I think, Ukrainian borscht is soup, I think. Well, it is. Yeah. So we'll show you the Jewish quarter when we get. Okay, false information. It's not a synagogue. This was the town hall of Kazimierz when it was a separate. Hello, tram. Separate city. Back in World War II, when World War II occurred. Sorry about the tram. So this building, as you're seeing, was once the town hall.
There are 2 black marble tablets of Moses set in the wall above the main entrance. The facades feature carved quotes from the Torah in Hebrew. The synagogue is also referred to as progressive because the prayers held there had a revolutionary character and were similar to Christian ones. Women were allowed to pray together with men, and sermons were given in Polish and German. All of this was forbidden in Orthodox synagogues. Today, the Temple Synagogue is the venue for concerts inaugurating the annual Jewish Culture Festival.
Lately, Jews in Krakow started to create places like this. You see the Jewish Community Center right here, where they can gather and cultivate their tradition, and there's even a kindergarten inside of this place with like 20 Jewish children, I think. So they are, trying to rebuild this community here. Yeah. And on our right-hand side, this is the Kupa Synagogue. We'll go around it to see it from the other side.
It just makes me feel so sad, the fact that they were really just being wiped out.
the Kupa Synagogue. It was built in the first half of the 17th century from the Kahals funds. The north wall of the synagogue adjoins the preserved part of the city wall. The synagogue from Regensburg, Israel Isserles Auerbach. The name of the synagogue derives from the name of the founder's son, philosopher Moses Isserles, also called Remu. He was the rabbi of Krakow and an outstanding world-famous codifier of the African.
So guys, we just now we've been to Pandora. I treated myself to a ring. We're just having a cup of tea. Having Earl Grey and Mum's having English breakfast. But look at the horses. Look at how cute they are. Look at how beautiful. But we looked into that. How much was that? That was like, when we looked online, that was expensive.
It's about 200 zlotys.
It's 200 zlotys, which is about, no, it was more than that.
It's about £50. It was 200.
Yeah, it was about £50, which is kind of, and it literally, they take you like, not, they don't even take you that far, do they, Mum?
Well,
Hi guys, so we are at the end of our full day, the last of our full day. But we went back to I dragged Mum back to the shopping centre. It's massive, so if you ever come to Krakow, go to Galeria Krakowski, because it's sickening in there. So let me show you what I bought. I bought this little bando, which I thought was cute, and it was like £3, so I was like, get in my basket. I got a belt, which God knows how I'm going to get this all in one suitcase. I think it's going to have to be spread over 2 suitcases, to be honest. And I got this, and it's just got like this sort of turquoise detailing, kind of like a western belt. Then I really went OTT, well, I didn't go OTT in Bershka, but I got these trousers, which I thought were sick. So it's like jeans, and then it goes into like some business pinstriped trouser. Again, got the sexy bottom. I got this bodysuit, which has lemons on it. There was a watermelon one I was going to get, but it looked kind of cheap and tacky, so I was like, maybe not. Oh yeah, I forgot about the sunglasses I got these sunglasses. There were some of those ones that I wanted from the other shop, but they weren't expensive, but I like these.
what different is this? Well, they really are nice.
Eat it. And they're blue. I don't have a pair of blue sunglasses. As one can see, I'm quite obsessed with the cat eye sunglass. Oh, what? How did that happen? Fix that later. And I had to, because it was on sale, and I've wanted one of these for ages. A cropped denim jacket. There was a jacket in there that I saw yesterday, and I really wish that I'd got it when I did. And it was like a denim jacket, but at the front it looked like a blazer. And it wasn't that expensive either. Oh, and my biggest purchase this whole holiday was a new Pandora ring, which was like £20 or something. Like, honestly, so weird how cheap it is here. But my friend was saying that like I was saying last night, like the cost of living here, like they live on like £400 a month, whereas us at home, we get like £1,000 a month if you work full time. So I'm gonna end the vlog here completely. But it's been a lovely trip, and I really wish to see Poland again, but a different city. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlog. We've enjoyed making it. Well, I've enjoyed making it. My mum was just chilled. But we shall see you in the next one.